YouTube? How do you do? Welcome back to the channel. The CSFA is back in your face, also known as the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance. Can't wait to get this one started as we hit week number 7. We are past the halfway point of the regular season, and now it's time to figure out who is going to be getting the championships in regards to the conference, along with seeing who gets to secure their spot into the playoffs. And we're going to go ahead and start out with two teams that are currently in the playoff spot. It's going to be the homies in Central Houston Polytechnic taking on the Mile High University Giants. Before we get kick-started, you already know I got to say what I got to say before we do it, but make sure that you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We got the homies all the way on the Discord side, along with the Twitch and Sim League affiliates, so make sure you show some love to them. They will be all in the description below in regards to what we can do for you. Get to chat with some real cool people. And if you want to join the Sim League one as well, we have Goals Great One Hockey Sim League. There will be our hockey affiliates. We are on the gridiron, they are on the ice. So we'll go ahead and get kick-started here in just a little bit. CHP is currently undefeated at 6-0. Mile High is looking to increase their win total, and they're looking to knock off the current undefeated. Will CHP run the table? That is going to be the question as we set up the later portion of the season. We're going to start out with this game here, and we'll talk about the other two games that we have going on as well, so make sure you look out for that. But we're going to go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and get to the gameplay side of things so you can see what we're working with. It looks like it's pretty split up in regards to the developers. Danny and Dave, they're saying that CHP is going to go to 7-0, and then you got Mile High. They're looking to move up in the ranks as well. They're looking to see if they can get that one taken care of. But only one way to figure out how this one goes down in just a little bit. I got to check one more thing here. Give me 1 second. There you go. I just opened up one more thing. Yep. There you go. Got my records confused there. Yes, Mile High is currently at 4-2. So they're looking to get their victory here. The only losses have been 2 up to this point. It's been CHP. So got to see who comes out on top in this one. I think you all are ready. I'm ready. We'll meet up on Denver in the snow for this game. So make sure you show some love to the homies. Like I always say, we're going to get the what's the name going on, the right camera angle, all the good stuff. I can't wait to see how this one rolls out. We'll go over the rosters like we always do, give them a little time to shine, and then keep it moving, man. Let's go ahead and get week 7 underway. Looks like CHP is going to be choosing tails, and they do call right. They will start with the football on this one. Let's go ahead and get it popping. Mile High is going to be sending it away. They're in their gold uniforms with the red helmets. CHP with white jerseys, blue bottoms. And it's going to be underway here for CHP. It's going to be Fowler taking this one up the middle of the field to around the 33-yard line. And here comes the Bloodhounds. Let's see how they start out on offense. Let's flip this camera angle right. There you go. It's going to be a handoff to Edwards immediately. Like you got a little boost of speed there. Someone's been updating. I like what I'm seeing already, and he only got 2. Hand off to Williamson here. I'm going to make 2 men miss. And he's going to make it 3rd and inches here for CHP. What did they got going on in this one? CHP trying to stay undefeated here. They're going to go to the 4 wide, quick pitch right side into some double coverage there. That's going to be incomplete there. Mile High gets to stop on 3rd down, and CHP is going to go ahead and send this ball to the Giants. Real quick setup so far. It's going to be the homie Flugel taking that to around the 19-yard line, and Mile High is going to hit the field here. Going for the jumbo set here for Mile High, and they're going to give it straight to Mike. Going to get a nice gain to start this one off. Going to be 2nd and 4 coming up here. Hand off again to Mike. Makes one man miss. He's going to get the first down pass to 30. Mile High on the move. They'll take the first down of the day. Let's see how they keep it moving. So far, 14 yards for the man. They're going to give it to him again. Nice blocking initially. He's going to give him another 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now they're going to go 5 wide. They're going to let James West sling it real quick. Let's see how far he could throw it. He's going to have to throw that one away, though. No one was open. It's going to be 3rd down coming up. Mile High looking for the conversion. They're going to pitch it right side. Give it to Mike. A juke move. Fumbles the football, and CHP is going to recover it thanks to Leonard. And CHP getting that football back just like they want to. They're going to put their offense onto the field. A 3 wide out set coming up for Bridges. Under some pressure, and he's going to almost throw an interception. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Luckily for Sean Bridges, it hits the ground. So far, no completions here for any quarterbacks. It's going to be Bridges again. Bridges versus West in this battle. Both of these quarterbacks, you would say, 2 of the top 3 quarterbacks at the current moment. I'm sure Hank Falco and Easter Goose has something to say about that. But right now, these 2 have been jaw-jacking. But they're going to go ahead and take this one here. Going to be 4th and 7 coming up. Let's see what they got going on with this punt. Mile High at the current moment, slowing down the CHP offense. And they'll go ahead and send it to the left side. Out of bounds. This is going to be at the 7. Mile High is going to get this football back. Hand off to Mike. Got some blocks up front. Going to get around 5. And it's going to be 2nd and medium.
Green 46. Go!
Hand off again to Mike. Falls forward. And he's going to get the first down there. Nice job there by the veteran running back. Looking to make his waves in the next level as well. So make sure you watch out for that draft coming up soon. Mike with another carry past the 20. A gain of 6 on that one. Hand off again to Mike. Trying to get close to that first down mark. Going to be 3rd and inches here. Won't be surprised if they go ahead and make the move to move up the field. Can they get the first down is the question, Mike. Yes, he is. That burst of speed gets the job done once again. Keeping it moving here to the 29-yard line, the first quarter. Winding down very, very fastly. Mike's going to make the first man miss, and he almost got through the second line, but he's going to make it 2nd and 5. West, right side, and looks like it was incomplete there. Nice defense by CHP. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Can they get the first down is the question. When all else fails, pitch it to Mike. He's got the room, a juke move, and still running down to the 42-yard line. Mile High on the move. Now, can they punch the ball into the end zone is the question. They're definitely going to need to see some movement in the pass game. They're going to try it here on the curl route, and Clementine comes through down to the 29-yard line here. And since we do have their offense on the field, we could talk about it. Let's go ahead and bring it up real quick. Going to go ahead and drag this over here so I can see. There's going to be another handoff, and Mike is going to be stuffed there by PS3 Pablo Sanchez the 3rd. And it's going to be 2nd and 14 as they move to the 5 wide. West looking right side. It's open. It's going to be Bradham for his first catch of his career. Just joined up. You love to see it. It's going to be 3rd and medium coming up. Hand off Mike. First down. A little bit more inside the red zone as the first quarter starts to wind down. Let's see if they can keep it moving. Hand off to Mike. Not getting past that defender, but he will get a face mask on top of it. Patrick McGowan getting penalized for that play. Final 21 seconds here in the first. So far, so good here for Mile High. Looking to punch this one into the end zone, but they're going to have to wait until until the quarter starts up for the second quarter. Let's see if they could punch it in. Mile High is on the move, and they're going to one of their favorite formations here with that jumbo set. They're going to try the misdirection. Mike is going to get to the 6, almost the 5. And it's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking at their offense here, they got quarterback James West, running back Mike. They got wide receiver Jalen Smith, Tom Clementine, and Jerry Riggs. And they also have JP Bradham, who they just added. Congrats on his first catch. Tight end Usulu Musulurusu. And then they have kicker / punter. Let me see if I can find it really fast. And that's a nice tackle there by Sanchez. Sorry if I missed that, but that's going to be no further movement up from them on this spot. Almada, there you go. Jorge Almada with the play, and he's going to give Mile High the first set of points. Let's see if CHP can get back onto the field and get some points of their own. And since they are going on defense, we could talk about it a little bit. I got the time today. It's going to be Fowler taking that one past the 30. But linebackers, they have Calvin Thomas, Leon Butler, Blaze Young, and Kavion Scott, the new linebacker. Shout out to the homie Birch. And we also have, let's see here, pass right side is going to be Kevin Lee with his first catch of the day. But they have Jordan Vinny, Bill Wilson, and Angel Flugel, a.k.a. Angel Food Cake, whatever you want to call it. So it's going to be Bridges here looking for another pass. Right side is wide open, and I think you know who that guy is. Touchdown, CHP, and they're going to take the lead back with ease. When that guy's in open space, you might as well forget about it. It's going to be a touchdown there for Central Houston Polytechnic. They'll take the lead. The kick is up from the homie Jake. Is going to be good to go. And there goes CHP once again. A lot of weapons to contend with defensively. If you leave them open with the linebacker on them, you can pretty much give the team 7 points. It's going to be Riggs on the return, looking to make an impact on the passing game. Who's going to be 1st and 10. And they're going to go straight to the 5 wide here. You love the aggressiveness there. West looking for a man. Right side is open but dropped. Now, I'm not quite sure who exactly that was, but we're going to go ahead and bring up this CHP roster as they set up here with a 3 wide out, 2 running back set. And actually that last play was out of 4 wide out, 1 tight end set. Missed that one on accident, but that pass is off the mark as well. It's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Mile High cannot afford to give up this give the ball back to the offense. We're going to try to pitch, see if they can get Mike in some open space, and he does just that for the first down. That's what he does. Put it on the highlight tape. And if you seen in the Draft Talk channel, I did post a link there where everyone can see pretty much where all the players going up to the upcoming draft, they could post their draft profile, and they could get some highlights there, just getting some screenshots of them putting timestamps on the channel in regards to the YouTube videos. So make sure you watch out for that. The draft coming soon, and hopefully we can see all of you make the draft as well and showcasing your stuff. And I'm definitely going to be starting getting some clips here within the next week or so. I will be doing some on my own, and hopefully you guys will be helping me out, because that's a lot of work. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure that y'all are having a good time. So sacrifice will be made. Nice punt there. Oh wow, that was right inside the 5. Gotta be. Nope, right at the 5 there. And CHP is gonna start this one off here. Can they get another one of those big play touchdowns? They're gonna go to the 4 wide, and they're gonna give it to Edwards, but he's gonna get sniped there. There's gonna be Blaze Young. He's been making some serious plays in the backfield all season long there for Mile High. And with how he's been rolling, the school admin decides to keep him onto the team, passing the left side wide open. Lee is going to be 1st and 10 coming up. A nice job there by the junior wide receiver. Can't wait to see his draft profile coming up next season. It's going to be 1st and 10 as Bridges passing this one left side and dropped by Edwards. Not quite on that play. Let me go ahead and bring up this roster really fast. See if I can go ahead and do it. There you go. And it's going to be Edwards with another carry, but not quite getting past that first defender. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And as you can see, there's a little bit of growing pains there. You know, they still need to work some kinks out with the running back, but I know Edwards has been plugging away ever so slowly. Caught by Lee, and he's running to the 50, and I don't think he's gonna be touched. Another big play touchdown for CHP, and they're gonna put it up 14-3, just like that. Wow, got some blazing speed there for the homie. 4 catches already at 110 yards. All it took was one play, kick up, kick good, and I think Casey Colby, I think you should probably just throw the timestamp on just for the thrill of it. I won't be mad at you if you did that. That's some blazing speed. 14-3 there. And Central Eastern Polytechnic is looking to make this a 7-0 affair when they actually get this game over with in regards to the record. We'll see if they can keep it going, but Mile High still has a chance. They cannot afford to go back and forth with CHP. That really hasn't been their game plan up to this point this season. The juke move almost got Mike away from that second defender, but it's going to be 2nd and 2. Nothing wrong with that. And when, actually, I could talk about CHP's offense a little bit later, but Mike is going to get that first down there. It's going to be 1st and 10. They got the final 2.5 minutes here in the second. So far, so good there for the yardage, but hasn't really worked out in the scoreboard. Passing it again. Right side is open. Caught by Sulu, and he's running free. That's going to be another touchdown, but it's going to be the Mile High Football Giants. Look at that gold rumble. But that's going to be a real great play there to the right side. Similar to what got Vic Dotson open in the first touchdown for CHP. But that's going to be all good there for Almada. Another play there, and it's going to be 14-10. Solid job on that play, Mile High. Now they need to get the ball back. And since CHP is getting the ball, we can talk about their offense right before halftime. Quarterback is going to be Sean Bridges as Fowler takes that 1-2-36. Running back Tom Edwards. Wide receivers, you've seen one of them right there on that last play, is going to be Isaiah Fowler, Mondo Garcia, Kevin Lee, and Waylon Jottle. And that's a nice tackle there by the defensive lineman there. Tight end is going to be Vic Dotson, and kicker/punter is going to be Jack Molyneux. So we'll talk about their defense when they get on the field. But Bridges looking to get this conversion. The wide open man is, I don't even know what to say, touchdown CHP. And that's another bucket there, pretty much erasing that last touchdown. And they keep leaving Vic Dotson open. He's 2 for 2, and all of them are for touchdowns. You can't be too mad at it. I know school admin Beast Takeover is very happy on his performance so far, but hey, keeping it moving here for CHP. 20-10 is the score, and Mile High is going to get this football back. And missed extra point there, so now it's still a 10-point ball game. A touchdown and a field goal will give them the chance to get back into this game. Still not out of it. We're still in the second quarter. So far, a really good ball game. Some real big plays on all accounts. And let's talk about this defense here for CHP as West sets up in the pocket, looking left side. It's going to be fee, 5-4-fum, getting a gain of 4. Let's go ahead and talk about this CHP defense as soon as I can find it. Give me 1 second. Pablo Sanchez, the third, is going to be their sole linebacker. Right side is open, caught by Bradham. And look at JP. JPB is going to be a second catch of the day. Nice job there. Even after the juke move, you love to see it. And it's going to be the defensive side of things. Let me check here as West passing it again. Middle of the field trying to get that drag route, but nothing going. They have Jake Molyneux, brother of Jack Molyneux. They have Patrick McGowan. They have John Carter. They have Flame Dragon, John Fowler. And West is just going to get sacked there. Nice play there by Sanchez. CHP calls timeout number 1. And also, let me see here, and Dom Toretto Jr. Yes. So that's going to be their players here. Mike is going to get as much as those yards back as he can, but it's going to be 4th and 11 coming up here. Mile High going to have to send it away. Almada with another nice punt, but it does not go exactly where he wants it to go. It's going to be CHP once again. So far, big play TDs from all these players. There's going to be a 3 wide. This Bridges throws that one hit as he throws. And it's going to be incomplete there. The final 32 seconds in this ball game. 6'4", on the day for Bridges. Left side is open, and another drop there by Edwards. And if he's watching the game, I'm sure he's figuring out that he may need to start putting in some moves for that catch rating. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Handoff to Edwards. Close, but not quite close enough. Mile High is going to get that stop. And it looks like they may be heading into the half as this score shows at right now. It's going to be 20-10. Actually, they may have one more play after this return, but they do miss the return. Picked up, and Angel Flugel's going to pick it up inside the 18. Let's see what they do on this play real quick. West passing this one. Going to toss this left side. Caught by Clementine, but he's not going to get away from that first defender. That's going to be the end of half number 1. Very, very exciting start. 4 touchdowns between the 2 quarterbacks, but at the current moment, Bridges is leading the way with 3 total. West 6'4", 6 for 12, so pretty even. The yards is also favoring some Bridges at the current moment, but solid job by our senior quarterbacks. You can't be too mad at them. They're looking pretty nice at the running back spot. They got Mike here, 24 for 113. Currently less than 5 yards a carry. Can't be too mad at that. 4.7. Edwards, he's trying to get his game rolling here. It's currently at 2.5. And looking at the wide receiver side, Clementine with 2 for 44. Bradham in his first game, 2 for 24. Solid job so far. And Smith there with one drop at the current moment. On the other side, 6 total catches, and it looks like all of it, Bridges' catches went in for Lee or Dotson, and half of those passes went for touchdowns. If you could divide 2 divided by 6, you get 3. That's how you do math. And you see right there, well over 200 yards. So obviously they're going to be adding up on these total yards as well. Going on the defensive side, we got Angel Flugel with 3 tackles, a deflected pass. Wilson with 2 tackles, a deflected pass. Calvin Thomas with 2 tackles. Blaze Young with 1 tackle and a tackle for loss. And you see Kavion Scott there, his first defensive game there for Mile High. He's going to get 1 tackle so far. Good job from the homie. And let's see here. It's going to be Leonard there with 4 tackles. That's a bot there. No worry about that. Sanchez also a bot. Patrick McGowan already with 5 tackles, starting out strong. A deflected pass. And Pablo Sanchez III there with 3 tackles, a tackle for loss. So solid job by all of our users. If you're not there on the leaderboards, don't worry about it. There's still plenty of game left to make your mark, as we always do. Mile High leading the way in total plays, but it's going to be actually pretty even here with yards, 236 to 249. A lot of passing yards on this side, and the rushing yards on the Mile High side is kind of evening it out. So solid job by all of our offensive players so far. They're doing very well. Sack-wise, there was only 1 sack. I think it was by Sanchez. And the turnover there, that was the fumble. So the fumble by Mike and recovered by the homies in CHP. So we'll go ahead and wrap that part up. Let's go ahead and head into the second quarter. And as that's getting set up, we could talk about our second game coming up. It's going to be the homies in OCSU heading to Lake Geneva to take on the Owls. It's going to be Stallions versus Owls football in this next game here. Don't look back. It should be a good one. I got a good feeling, but watch out for this one. So we're going to go ahead and get back to the gameplay as Mile High starts us off on offense. A 4 wide receiver set, giving it to Mike. A lot of blocking on the right side, and they've been trying to take advantage of it. 2nd and 3 coming up. West passing under pressure and sacked again. It's going to be Rivera on the play. Not a lot of open space there for West to do anything. As soon as he stepped back, there was already one of those big monsters in his face. But it's going to be 3rd and 10. Sulu is not going to get past that first defensive player. And if he did, he actually would have kept on running, I'm sure. But it's going to be 4th and 5 coming up. Let's see what they got going on. John Carter taking this one to around the 32-yard line. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Let's see what CHP got going on. They're going to start out with the 5 wide. Let's see what the Bloodhounds got cooking. Under pressure, and he's going to get sacked. There's going to be Cummings on the play. One of their bot defensive linemen, I believe. But is going to be 2nd and 18. Hand off to Edwards. Not getting past defender number 1 is going to be 3rd and 18. Mile High with the chance to get back off the field, perhaps even get back into this game. The 5 wide out set again. They're going to send everyone deep. It is going to be incomplete. No dice there. I believe that was Angel Flugel on that defensive play. Solid job there. And it's going to be 4th and 18. Mile High is getting this football back. Angel Flugel take that right side, getting as far as he can past the 40. And that's going to give Mile High some solid field position. Let's see if they could take advantage of it. West pitching to the left side. Nice blocking up front. Going to get close to the first down mark, and a face mask on top of it. Down to the 40-yard line is where Mile High is going to start. And that's pretty much put them right where they need to be in CHP territory. Going to set up with another play here. 3 wide out, 1 tight end set. They're going to give it to Mike. A juke move is going to give him around 5. 2nd and medium. Inching close to the field goal range here, but I'm sure they want more. Going to hand off again to Mike. A nice move there. Avoid the defensive player. And that's going to get him inside the 30. Can they keep it going? Gets the question. Handoff is going to be Mike again. Another juke move. Another gain of 5. Moving it closer just in case they got to kick the field goal. They are in a good spot to do so. 29 for 138. And I think I said this the last time. Oh, fumbled the football, but Mile High picks it back up. It looks like Greg Adams Taylor knocked that one through. He got it back. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Hand off again to Mike. Up the middle, and he's going to fall forward for the first down. Mile High's keeping it moving. They're trying to punch it into the end zone at the very least, but a field goal will get the job done, make it a 1-score game. But if you could get that touchdown taken care of first and foremost, that makes it a lot easier for you in the 4th quarter. Well, here comes 2nd and 6 coming up. Going for another 3 wide, 1 tight end set. Sulu is there, looking right side, and the comeback route did not work on that play. And it looked like it was actually pretty decent. It looked like they just rushed it. It's going to be 3rd and 6 here. Can they keep it moving? This is a question of 5 wide coming up. Looks like they're going screen play. Clementine, not quite there. It's going to be 4th and 2. Probably wouldn't have recommended that particular play, but it does get him closer. Almada needs to hit these points. And it looks like he's going to do just that fairly easy there from 25. And this will back to a 1-score affair here. CHP can't slack. Mile High looking to get off the field, trying to tie the ball game up. Almada sends this one away around the 14-yard line or so. It's going to be Fowler taking that one past the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Five wide set here for CHP. And they're going to go for the screenplay this time around, but Tripp is going to be stopped. There goes Blaze Young again, making the moves. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Bridges, Millfield, and incomplete there. Another big 3rd down and long situation here for CHP. I'm going to go for the 3 wide set again. Bridges, right side, and wide receiver couldn't locate the ball. Mile High is going to get this football back. Can the Giants punch the ball into the end zone is the question. So far, the defense has been holding up. Molyneux sending this one away. It's going to be Angel Flugel getting as far as he can past the 30. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 32. Final 2 minutes of the 3rd. Handoff again, spin move, and Mike will avoid losing yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Another handoff to Mike. Going to juke up, and he's going to get close to the 40. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Going for that coveted jumbo set. Won't be surprised if it's a pitch. Yes, it is. It's going to be Mike. He fumbles again, and Riggs is going to pounce on it. Rivera with the play, and They saved face on that one, and it looked like Mike had some room, but it closed up really quick, and they're going to have to send it back to CHP. No dice on that one. It's going to be Carter taking as far as he can to around the 25-yard line. CHP is back on the field. 3 wide out, 1 tight end set again. Going to pass this one right side, caught by Vic Dotson. He's going to get the first down, and that's going to be down to the 41-yard line. Here comes CHP once again. It didn't go for a touchdown, but a sizable gain as we end the third quarter. I see some 4s in the chat. Can I see it? I think I should see it. It's a pretty good one. I like what I'm seeing from these players. A lot of fight on both sides and plenty of time for them to do some damage. Edwards trying to find the lane somewhere, but not quite getting it past that first line. It's going to be 2nd and 8. 7 for 14 on the day there for Edwards. Slow day, but give credit to that Mile High defense until they give Vic Dotson some room. That's another big catch there. Inside the 40 they go. CHP is prancing. Or could you call it dancing? Hand off to the fullback, not going too much further than a gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8. 4 wide out, 1 tight end set. And it's going to be incomplete there. I think they was trying to hit Vic Dotson on that side, but I think there was a little hitch with one of their other wide receivers, kind of tripped them up. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up. Pass to Vic. Can he get the first? Yes, he does. That is why you upgrade the speed. That will get you the job done more oftentimes than not. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. And they're going to pass out of it. Right side and dropped by that receiver. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Hand off Edwards. Got some room. Makes one man miss. Going to get the first down at the end of that play. A solid job there by Edwards. Keeping the chains moving. 4 wide out set. Any score here will make it a 2-possession game left side, and the pass a little bit off the mark is going to be 2nd and 10. Bridges, right side, caught by Lee, juke move, and he's going to walk in. Touchdown, blood down, football, blood down. It's going to be 26-13, widening that gap a little bit more. With the final 7 minutes here in this ball game, Molyneux knocks it through this time around. And it's going to be PAT up and PAT good. 27-13, a 14-point ball game at the current moment. Mile High still has some time, but I think they're going to need to start leaning towards their star quarterback, James West, from here on out. The run game is going to make it worse for them to actually keep the clock moving in their favor, because every time they run the football, that accelerated clock is no joke. It's going to be West, middle of the field, incomplete. And that is a good attempt there, but got to give credit to that CHP defense on that one. It's going to be 2nd down coming up. They're going to go ahead and pitch it, give it to their playmaker. Can't be mad at it. A gain of around 8. 3rd and 2 coming up. Hand off here to Mike. He's got some room. He's going to get to midfield on that play. A solid start, but they definitely need to pick up the pace. Definitely get into the end zone. That's what they need. Hand off again to Mike. He's going to get a spin move. He's going to fall forward for another 7 or 8. He's doing what he can to move down the field, but if he's not getting those big touchdown plays, it's going to be hard for them to contend. There's going to be another handoff to Mike, and he's sniped in the backfield there by Ward. It's going to make it a 3rd and short situation here. Final 5 minutes here in the 4th. Can they get the first down is the question. Handoff again to Mike. He's going to fall forward, and he's not going to quite get the first down, and I don't think they're going to go for it. Nope, they will. They changed my mind. Can they get the first is the question. They're going to give it to Mike, and he's going to get the first down. Good job there. 1st and 10 They're still keeping it going, and they can always score a little bit late, get the touchdown, get the extra point, and get the stop, and they could get the ball back to ties. It's definitely doable. Fumbles again, and he's going to be CHP. Just as I say that, John Carter gets the recovery, and that's not going to be very good there for Mile High. Trying to get this ball down the field is CHP. Edwards going to get around 3. Bridges right side is going to be Tripp. He's going to get actually he's going backwards on that play. Bill Wilson on the tackle is going to be 3rd and 9. Going for the 3 wide, 1 tight end set. Going to pass out of it. Left side is open. Vic Dotson makes another one. It's going to be down to the 40. Give him another 5 thanks to the face mask. And that's going to move him to the 35-yard line. 2:57 on the day. Right side, caught by Lee. He steps out of bounds. He was turning upfield. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 6 catches, 128, 2 TDs. It's going to be Bridges again. Middle of the field, Isaiah Fowler is getting into the mix inside the 10. CHP, once again, in the move to get some more points here. Can they punch it in? Gonna pass it. Right side over the head of who I believe was Kevin Lee. Is going to be 2nd and goal. Checking the video. The time for the video looks like 36 minutes, 45 seconds. So solid time here. Edwards hitting the backfield. It's going to be Castro. And it looks like it's going to be the final 2 minutes here. A field goal essentially could wrap this one up. More than likely will make it a 3-possession ball game. But I'm sure CHP is just going to let the clock ride, let it do what it needs to do. Mile High is going to call that timeout after this play. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback to the 10-yard line. Mile High is going to call it, just like I said. It's going to set up a field goal from the right hash. Let's see if Molyneux can knock it through. Jake Molyneux is going to shank it. No dice there, no good from 27. It's still a 2-possession ball game, and now Mile High needs to throw. And they are going to start out with the 5 wide. That's a good sign. West passing this one left side, and Clementine came down with it, down to the 29-yard line. I don't know what exactly that happened at the end of that play, but hey, you got the job done. Final 90 seconds here. They need to get something cooking. West passing it again right side. Caught by Clementine. Tried to get out of bounds, but not quite doing it. It's going to be no more timeouts from here on out here for Mile High. West passing this one, and it's going to be incomplete. Actually left the dude wide open. There was Mike. That would have been real good if he hit him on that flat, but no dice there. It's going to be 10 for 18 on the day there for James West. And he's going to throw it again. Right side, no one there. It's going to be 4th down here. Can they get the conversion is the question. Right side over the head of the receiver, and that's going to be no good. CHP looks to take victory number 7 after that play. And another solid game on both sides. Both offenses were looking fairly nice. CHP had the big plays though, and that was the difference. 2nd and 11 after that kneel down. They're going to let the clock ride. Let's see, 40 seconds here. 4th quarter coming. And that's going to be the end of this ball game. Solid job overall by both teams. Mile High, they will move to a 4-3 record, which still has them fairly secured in the number 2 seed within the Western Conference. CHP on top of everybody right now. They, at the current moment, it seems like they can't be stopped, but there's still plenty of games left for the other teams to make their impact. But right now, it's CHP's world, and we're just living in it. Final score, 27-13. And that big second quarter there for CHP kind of opened up the ball game for him. Let's see what happened with these stats, though. 10 for 20 on the day for James West, 1 touchdown, 165 yards. On the other side, 15 for 28, 4 TDs, and 313 yards. Let's see what these leaders are looking like. 50% for West, 54% for Bridges, 10 for 24 on the day for Edwards, so 2.4 yards a carry. Mike had a real solid game, almost with 200 yards, but not any touchdowns. A good amount of fumbles once again with 4. Going into this side here, the receiving side, Tom and Clementine 5 for 71. Solid day from him. Sulu with 2 for 66 and 1 TD. JP Bradham ended the day with 2 for 24. Not a bad start to his career, I must say. Kevin Lee and Vic Dotson both shared 6 catches. Both shared over 125 yards receiving, and both shared 2 TDs. So they led the way. They showed what it was supposed to do when it was time to do it. So Isaiah Fowler also had that big play in the third or fourth quarter with 1 catch for 24 yards. A couple of drops there, so he had his targets, but just couldn't bring them in. Kevin Lee dropped 1. Vic Dotson did not have any drops, so solid job from those players there. Defensively, looks like Bill Wilson led the way with 6 tackles, the tackle for loss, a deflected pass. Angel Flugel with 4 tackles and 2 deflected passes. Jordan Vinny with 4 tackles, and looks like Blaze Young with 4 tackles, 2 for a loss. On the other side, it looks like Patrick McGowan led the way with 8 tackles and deflected pass, forced a fumble. John Carter 1 tackle on the day, and I think he recovered a fumble. And Sanchez and Revere, they're both bots, so no need to talk about them. Mile High led the way in total plays, but looks like no yards and plays, kind of different stories. So Mile High led into plays, but it was pretty even overall in regards to the yards. Mile High even leading in yards. Total 339 to 337, pretty even though, but it was mostly because of the run yards. Their passing yards still seems like the more important thing at the current moment. CHP got the job done with 305. Looks like sack-wise, Centuries Polytechnic led the way in net and also led the way in turnovers. No interceptions in this game. It was all fumbles. And let's check into these stats, man. Let's go into it. Receiving-wise, via Fowler, 1 for 24. Looks like Waylon Jotto had a target, but could not quite get to it. Looks like Mondo Garcia had a target, but dropped it. And looks like Edwards had 4 targets, but 2 drops. So definitely need to tighten that up on those guys. But that's how you update, and that's why you get better. You know what I'm saying? So going into the defensive side of things, Patrick McGowan, once again, 8 tackles, 1 deflected pass, a forced fumble. Let's see. Pablo Sanchez, third there with 3 tackles, 1 tackle for loss and a forced fumble. Good job from him. Molyneux with 3 tackles. Let's see. Flame Dragon with 3 tackles. Checking a little bit further down the line, John Fowler with 2 tackles, John Carter with 1 tackle, and Dom Toretto Jr. DTJ with 1 tackle as well. Going on to the return side of things, John Carter averaged around 4.5 in regards to the punt return yardage. Isaiah Fowler averaging around 16.5 in the kick return, so solid job from them. Looks like 5 total kicks from Molyneux, made 3 of them, and they were all extra points, so only 3 points there for Molyneux, but that's how it goes sometimes, just gotta keep on updating, and those misses will go down, and we'll check the punting stats a little bit later. Let's go ahead into the Mile High side. Let's see what we got for the receivers. There you go. It's going to be 14.2 in regards to the average here for Clementine, 5 for 71 on the day. Good job. A few drops, but that could keep going down as you keep on updating. JP Bradham with 2 for 24 once again. Asul with 2 for 66, 1 TD. Good job from the homie. And let's see here. Jalen Smith had 4 targets, dropped 1 of them. And looks like Riggs had 1 target and dropped that one as well. Definitely got to get him more involved in this offense for sure. And let's go ahead and keep this one moving here. As we get to the defensive side of things, it's going to be six tackles there, 1 tackle for loss and 1 deflected pass for Bill Wilson. Blaze Young, 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Jordan Vinny, 4 tackles. Good job from the homie. Angel Fugel, 4 tackles and 2 deflected passes. Calvin Thomas there with 3 tackles. Kavion Scott ended the day with 2. And that's the tight end there. No need to worry about that. Let's see if there's anything else. Leon Butler with 1 tackle. And that's all the users there. On the return side of things, almost 4 yards on the punt return for Fugel. Jerry Riggs there, 5 for 89, almost 18 yards of return. So good job from him. On the kicking side, Almada had 3 attempts, made all 3 of them. So that's going to be 7 points on the day for him. Good job. And is going to be checking the punting stats. Only punted it 5 times, but on that side, it shows that's 46.6. So that means it's a pretty good day for him. But we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Game 1 over of week number 7. We still got 2 more to get into. We're going to get the midway point here with OCSU versus Lake Geneva. Cannot wait to see this ball game here. And we're going to go ahead and get set up for that in just a little bit. So make sure you stay tuned. I'll be back with you.